Hi everyone, and welcome to your 28-day challenge with the balance base. You can start it today, you can start it tomorrow, you can start it next month, whenever feels like it calls to you to start. Basically, with everything that's been going on in the last few months, I thought it was a good chance for us to just find a little bit of time each day to dedicate to ourselves. As you know, when the studio was open, we had a range of different ways to do that through movement. We had yoga classes, Pilates classes. Some of you were lucky enough in the early days to also have the aerial yoga classes. And so this 28 days is going to be a mixture of a lot of things that we had in the studio, plus a lot of the stuff we continued online for quite a while as well, being the mindfulness sessions, some meditations, etc. So whilst we're still in a little bit of a hiatus, no fixed studio location right now, we are looking more at doing these little challenges and also offering retreats in the future. In terms of retreats, I'm hoping there's one by the middle of the year, just waiting for a little of the crazy life to die down. So for today's start of our 28-day challenge, we're going to do a slow flow yoga practice. So each day you'll have either yoga, Pilates, a little bit of boxing in there as well, some meditation, some mindfulness. Each day you'll have one of those things to do for around 15 to 20 minutes. So it's just a little small taster each day, a little give back to yourself, a few moments, not needing very much time. So hopefully for the next 28 days, or for whenever you start, 28 days from then, you can commit to yourself every day that 15, 20, maybe sometimes only 10 minutes. So let's start with our slow flow yoga. Going to be nice and stretchy and easy today, just to get you into it. So find yourself in a seated position like I have here. Let's move back slightly for you. Sit up nice and tall, try and lengthen your spine. And you can close your eyes down, you can put some nice relaxing music on if you have any at hand. Just find something that gets you nice and centered. And just take a moment with the eyes closed to really feel that you've stacked the whole spine on top of one another. You've grown as tall as you possibly can. And inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Two more just like this. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. And just take a moment to get the arms moving in here as well. So inhale, rise them up. Still try and keep that nice long straight spine. Exhale, almost feel like you push the energy down with you. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, press down. Inhale here. And exhale, release. Growing longer and taller each time. Inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale, bring the arms up through the center. And then rotate to your right side. Drop one hand behind you, one hand in front. And then press yourself up through fingertips. Reach that spine a little longer. Take 3 breaths here. Every exhale, try and rotate a little further. On that exhale breath, try and find a little more rotation through that spine. Last breath. And then inhale, rise back through the center. Same thing on the other side. So this time, left hand behind you, right hand in front. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rotate. So think growing through the spine each time. Inhale. Exhale, one last breath. Inhale here. And exhale here. And then inhale, bring the hands back to touch on the knees here. Making slow circles with the body. So leaning towards the left knee. Rolling yourself around at the front. And then bringing yourself to stack back up through the center. Exhale as you roll forward. Inhale as you stack up nice and tall. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, reach and grow. Exhale here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale here. And then reverse your direction here. So inhale, take a nice big breath. Exhale, lean towards the right side. This time drop through the front. Inhale here. Exhale. Try and move with your breath, nice and slow and controlled as much as you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Last one in this position. Inhale. And exhale. And then bring the legs out in front of you nice and long. Pick your right knee up. Place the right foot beside the left knee. Bring your right hand behind you. Press nice and tall, think lengthen through that spine. And then bring the left arm up and place it against, so press that elbow against your knee. Inhale, take a nice big breath. And then exhale, try and press and rotate as far as you can here. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, try and reach a little further. Inhale, one last breath. And exhale. Bring yourself back to the center, trying that on the other side. So reach the leg out nice and long this time. Lift the left knee. Place the left foot just outside of the right knee. Bring your hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall first. Bring your right elbow in front of you. Press against the knee. And on your exhale, rotate. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, rotate a little further. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. One more breath here. Exhale. And then bring yourself back to the front. So if you do have a lot of flexibility in the hips, this might feel okay. If you're a little tight in the hips, this might feel a little harder. So bring the soles of your feet together and then just slowly open the knees out. So just to where they can, everyone will be different. If they're up quite high, try and use those elbows to press against. Just get a stretch through the hips here. If you do find this relatively easy, one thing you can do is just flesh out the bottom and make sure you're sitting directly up on those sit bones. Inhale, take a breath here. Wherever you're at, exhale, press the elbows further away if they're touching the legs, and then stretch the chest forward. So wherever you're at, try and lean forward with a long, straight spine. Inhale, take a breath here. Exhale, try and lean forward a little more. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, try and lean forward. One last one here. Inhale. And exhale. If you would like to take the arms out, walk a little further and lengthen a little lower, you can. You can let the head rest on the ground. Take one more breath in. And then slowly walk yourself back up. Find yourself onto your hands and knees in this position. Place the hands directly underneath the shoulders, the knees directly underneath the hip. And then find a nice flat back position to start with. Spread your fingers as far as you can. Really think about the fingertips pressing into the mat. And then think about pressing away, almost like you are holding a plank here. You really want to find that strength in the shoulder connection. Press away, activate the sides of the body as well. So here, inhale, stick the bottom out, lift the chest. Find that movement through the spine. Try not to press the bottom backwards. Try not to lean forward of the hands. Always try and keep the knees directly under the hips, hands directly underneath the shoulders. And then exhale, curl that spine. Do that push away feeling again. Really try And lift the belly up as high as you can. Inhale. Stick the bottom out. Lift the chest. Exhale, curl. Inhale here. Stick the bottom out. Lift the chest. Exhale here. 2 more just like this. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more just like this. You're feeling a little bit stretchier, a little bit more movement in the body here. And then sit yourself back into child's pose. So if you have issues with your knees, take them a lot wider and bring the toes together. Sit the bottom back as far as you can and then reach the hands up nice and long. Try and think of the length through the entire body, actively trying to press the bottom down towards the heels the whole time. And as you rest here, think about expanding that breath through the sides of the ribcage. Try and walk the fingers a little further away. Try and press the spine a little further, bottom a little closer to the heels. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. And then bring yourself onto your belly. Take the legs long behind you. Lower yourself down nice and slowly here. Take a moment to lift the shoulders near the ears and then press them back down. Pull the belly into the spine whilst you're here. Forehead rests. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, press them back. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale, press down. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale, press down. And then reach the arms as far away from you as you can. Inhale, take a breath. And then exhale, reach. Lift the head. Find nice long length in the spine. Hold here. 1 more breath. And then lower back down. This time bring the hands by your side. I want you to find that same lift without pressing too heavily into the hands here. So a little baby cobra here. So inhale, take a breath. Exhale, press, lift the chest. You can come a little higher if you're feeling stretchy. You can press a little more into the hands if you're further up, but just try not to lock into the lower back. Bring yourself back down. Inhale, take a breath here. Exhale. Maybe it's just a baby one here, so think that lift as if you were to take the hands off. And then find the connection through the abdominal so we don't drop into the lower spine. Press away if you can. And lower. One last one here. Take a nice big breath. And then press away. Feel free to take your head back if you like. Try and reach as far as you can. Take 1 more breath. And then lower yourself all the way down. Take your right arm out to the side. Nice and long. Bring your left hand beside you. Bring the left knee up towards your bottom. Inhale, take a breath here. Exhale, press and roll over. So try and get that foot to touch the ground, the hip to open. And if you want a little extra through the arm, take the arm up on a higher angle so you get a little more stretch through the shoulder here. Really trying to open through that hip. Really feeling a nice release of tension in this arm here. 1 more breath. And then rolling back to the belly, stretching out other side. So remember, if you want a little more stretch in the shoulder, take the arm more out into a wide position. Hand by your side, right knee lifts up this time. Take a breath. Plant that foot. Roll those hips open. Let that knee fall out a little. As long as the foot hasn't come off the ground. And feel that stretch through the shoulder as well. One more breath. And roll back to the belly. Press yourself up. Relax in child's pose for a couple of minutes if you like, or in Shavasana, of which, if you've not done Shavasana before, we completely lay on our back. Reach the arms out long, drop the shoulders away, open the feet and allow the heels to be closer to the center, the toes to be out to the side so that your hips are nice and open. Take 5 big breaths here, or as long as you like in your Shavasana. Nice little ending position to allow all the muscles in the body just to reset themselves. Take 2 more big breaths here. Remember, you can stay here as long as you like. Thank you for joining me for day 1. Nice little amount of time, but giving back to yourself, making sure that you're actually connecting with your body at the start of every day, maybe at the end of every day. Maybe you might want to do these for the next 28 days at night time. That is your choice. But there will be one there for you to go in the morning each day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next class. Bye bye.